All right, all praises to the Most High God. First and foremost, I want to say all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Mashiach Yahawashi. Say, call Allah Yahweh. Call Allah Yahweh by Hashem Mashiach Yahawashi. Who are we? We are Yahawah's camp, Raleigh, North Carolina. We are on Glenwood Avenue today. What's it, December what, 13th? All right, so we out here in the cold. We out here when it's nighttime. We out here on the highways and byways doing the Lord's work, doing what our King allowed us to do and ordained us to do. So this is a special conversation and camp that we having for you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. If you are in the surrounding areas on Glenwood Avenue, we definitely want brothers and sisters to come by and hear this gospel, to hear this good news. All right? As we get started, I want to make this known that this conversation and these camps and this conversation today is specifically for you so-called teachers and our brothers that's out here doing the work of the Lord. All right, and the title of his message, and we're going to repeat this throughout the whole day today, will the sincere teacher please stand up? Right? That's the question. Will the sincere teachers please stand up? Because last time I checked, our job is to come out here and deliver the good news. Our job is to come out here and deliver the words that the Most High gave us, right? Give me Isaiah 1 and 3, and I want you to give me Isaiah chapter 61, verse number 1, right? Our job is to come out here and put this word out, right? And to come out here and feed the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Our people don't know who they are. Let's start with that. Our black men call themselves black. Our brothers call themselves Native American. Our brothers and our sisters call ourselves Negro, African American, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominican. Haitian. These are all names that they put on you as a proverb and a byword. But what did God call you? God called you his chosen. And with the right teaching and with the right understanding and the right foundation, the Lord also called you the elect. So we are here for the hopeful elect of our people. America is going down. Babylon is falling by the day. All right? And when Babylon is falling by the day, it's time for Israel to rise. The scripture says that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning that follows. That's right. So as Esau's kingdom is declining, not just in the Americas, but over in the UK, you also have turmoil and calamity over in Esau's kingdom over in the UK, right? In Britain. All right, so read what you got, King. Give me Isaiah 1 and 3.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner.
Read that again.
The ox knoweth his owner.
Come on.
And the ass his master's crib.
Come on.
But Israel,
who?
Israel doeth not know.
Read.
My people.
He said what?
My people.
So let's stop right there. The Lord has a special group of people. Shalom, elder. YAHAWAH'S, right? The Lord said, my people, Israel. Who are the Israelites today? Shalom, Gad. Who are the Israelites today? Who is God's chosen people today? Well, we're going to show you. Stick around and find out who you are, so-called black man. Who are you, so-called black woman? Nobody's black. Last time we checked, right? God. Elder put that right front and center. All praises to the Most High, right? The Most High says, my people. That's a possessive pronoun. My people doeth not know, nor even consider. Read it again, King.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know.
Read.
My people doeth not consider.
We don't even consider who we are. It's not important. You're more infatuated on how much money you can make. You're more concerned about what's going on during these pagan holidays. You're more concerned, our people, right, are more concerned about the things that are not fruitful, the distractions of America, the distractions that Babylon gives you, the sports, the entertainment, the music, the gospel, the drama. But we don't even consider who we are as a people. We're very comfortable with them giving you a name. We're very comfortable being called the human race. The Lord separated us from every other nation. He said, my people, Israel. Read on, King.
Verse 4. Our sinful nation.
A what?
Our sinful nation.
And the idea of being a sinful nation is that our people literally, willfully break the laws of God. Willfully, we go out here and we sin, willful sin. A sinful nation of people. We don't.
A people laden with iniquity. A seed of evildoers.
Come on.
Children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger.
Unto what?
Unto anger.
And nothing makes the Lord more angry than idolatry. Nothing makes the Lord more angry than hatred for your brother. Nothing makes the Lord more angry than hatred for your sisters and for your people. Read on, King.
They are gone away backward.
Uh-huh.
Why should ye be stricken anymore?
And that's the question. How often do we ask ourselves, when you go down these hoods of America, in any MLK Boulevard in America, you see black people stricken and shot down and going through the curses of Deuteronomy, going through the curses of Leviticus 26, going through iniquity, going through turmoil. And how long is this going to last? That's a question I want to ask our people. How long is this going to last? Are you fed up? Are you sick and tired of having to be at the bottom of society? Are you tired of being at the bottom of everyone's totem pole when God said that you are gods on this earth? That's why he said you will what? Die like men. Because of sin, because of iniquity. Read on, King.
Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick. And the whole head is sick.
The whole head is sick. You got to have a sick mind and a sick head to do some of the things that our people are into in these last days, man.
Bring that out.
Right? The idea of laying with your brother's wife. The idea of having extramarital affairs with someone who was already married. That's already belonging to somebody. That's a sick mind when you know it's wrong. America's so bad that now our music glorifies adultery. Our music glorifies hatred and murder for your brother and your sister. You're actually promoted higher up, and they give you a nice car, they give you a nice penthouse suite, they give you all the things that the land can give you. All you gotta do is just sell your soul. And we talk about the music industry and how the music industry allows men to sell their soul, but I got news for you. You sell your soul and you got a regular job. You sell your soul and you a regular person. You know how? Because you sold your soul for sin. You go out there willfully sinning, and you're expecting something. The Lord gave you a list of laws, statutes, and commandments that you must abide by. And if you don't, you will perish. That's just the contract. That's the covenant that the Lord gave us. Read verse 5 again, King.
Why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint.
You see that? Now we're taking the easy way out. Right? The whole heart is faint. You don't have an understanding of endurance. You're not able to endure as long as you can. The script, what did Christ say? He that what? Endured to the end. This gospel is about endurance. It's not for the sprinter. It's for the long distance runner, the marathon runner. Read that.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved.
Read that again.
But he that shall endure until the end.
Stop right there. You go to church, they say you already saved.
Right.
You go to church, they say once saved, always saved. There is no endurance in the Christian church. There is no endurance in the Baptist church or the Catholic church. There's no endurance in the Muslim mosque. No matter what you do, you're going to be saved. That don't make sense. Christ said that. Read it again. Let's read what Christ said.
But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved.
So you gotta fight this fight and run this race and finish. You gotta finish. I don't care where you finish, as long as you finish. All right, read what you got, King. You got your definition?
All right, this is the definition of simple. It shows that this is not a compliment.
Right.
Easily understood or done, presenting no difficulty. In which case, the Most High told us to rebel.
Right.
He told us not to conform to these ways. He told us to cry aloud. He's telling us not to be simple.
That's beautiful, King. Now get the precept.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 61, verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me.
Read.
Because the Lord has anointed me to preach the good tidings.
Let's stop right there. Isaiah 61 said, the Spirit of God is upon me. The Spirit of God, which you would call as the Holy Spirit, is upon me to preach what? Good tidings. The good news. We are here teaching the good news. Again, the title is, will the sincere teacher please stand up? We are here teaching good news. We're teaching to deliver our people, not to condemn the people. Understand this. You got 3 children. We were talking about this earlier. I can't discipline my 4-year-old daughter with the same iniquity that my son at 10 has, because there's levels of understanding, right? The same thing with us. You see what I'm saying? If me and you know you can't eat pork, we know this, right? But the person that's walking down the street don't know that. So I'm not going to condemn that person until we actually get it in their mind that they can't do it. You can teach them all day, but you have to convince them to make them understand that they can't eat pork. Then once they eat pork, it's a simple law, right? Once they eat pork, after understanding, now you give them the condemnation. But until they know it, you must give that brother grace. You must give that sister grace.
So can they be sent without the law?
Exactly, right? If they don't know the law, if I don't know, right, that I must put my seatbelt on when I'm driving my car, then you can't fault me until I learn. So the idea is to teach the people. All right? Read that again.
The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me. Because the Lord have anointed me.
He anointed us. He anointed brothers to come out here and do this thing, to do this work. We from all walks of life. The Lord anointed us. We don't.
To preach good tidings.
What kind of tidings?
Good tidings.
No, bad tidings.
Good tidings.
Good tidings. Good news. The gospel. The gospel must be preached to our people, man. Right? Come on.
Unto the meek.
Unto the who?
Unto the meek.
And that's beautiful, right? We gotta allow our people to become meek when they come and talk to you. Allow the brother and sister, and this is for y'all at home too. You might not be on the street. You can still do this. You can still do this work with your family, with your friends, with your cousins, your brother, your sister, your mom. Because when you allow them to be meek, and how do we allow our people to become meek? You must approach them in meekness. Energy is transferred, right? I can't come at you aggressive and expect for you to become meek, because the recipient is going to become aggressive back. The fight or flight kicks in, right? And once that kicks in, now we become enemies. There's animosity, right? The idea is to come meek to our people, to approach them with meekness, to be humble. That allows them to become humble. Now I can teach you. And then once I teach you, you're going to understand it better because of our relationship. But if I come at you sideways, yelling down your throat and giving all these precepts that you don't understand, then they're not going to receive it. You got something? Yeah, bring it up.
This is the definition of meek. Quiet.
That's what?
Quiet.
Quiet.
Gentle.
What?
Gentle.
Do we teach gentle? Do the brothers, this is for you teachers out here, are we gentle when we deliver this message? Sometimes we're not, elder. Sometimes somebody messed up our cornflakes, right, in the morning. We got bad milk, and we carry that spirit out on the street. And then we ask somebody to understand. Let us go by. And then we're confused on why they're not getting it. Because we're not humble. We're not meek. Right? Read on.
Easily imposed on.
What?
Easily imposed on.
Easily imposed on. Right? Energy is transferred. Meekness is also transferred. Come on.
Submissive.
Wait, say that again?
Submissive.
Now, how many of us are submissive when we teach? Or do we want to be submitted to? How many of us have this mindset when we come out and teach that we must also be submissive? You got to teach people how to submit.
That's right.
Right? And that goes back to the house. Your wife can't submit if she don't see you submit to the Most High.
Right.
If she saw you breaking the laws and you wondering why she's not submitting.
Right.
Because you must be a teacher in all aspects of life. You lead by example. You lead by how you display yourself. But a lot of us have this pompous, arrogant attitude that we got it all figured out. And we just came in this walk. A lot of us, most of us, and not all of us, had to grow up first and then we learned the Bible. We don't have any room to be arrogant. Right? Precept? Bring it up.
The book of Matthew, chapter 23, verse 23. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye pay tithe of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, mercy.
That goes back to the meekness definition. Mercy, come on,
and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone.
You see that? Our people are Pharisees or unrighteous Pharisees, and we don't have the credentials to even be a Pharisee. A Pharisee is something or someone that had to work himself into that position, that office. It's not just given to anybody, right? And we have this mindset, again, we're pompous in a way. We get these fringes on, we get around our brothers, and we Kwame Yashala, we have this idea that we're some juggernaut, but we got to be meek, we got to be humble, we got to go back and submit, and that energy goes back to our people, which allows the conversation to be what? Sincere. And it's in the law. And it's in the law. It's in the law, right? Let's go back to where you got it.
You started from the top where I left off.
Come from the top, yes sir.
The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
So wait, stop right there. Our job is to bind up, to heal the brokenhearted. Our people have trauma. Our black women have trauma. Our young black men have trauma that has not been checked. And America tells that young kid that has trauma, America has not had the same trauma as our young brothers and sisters that's growing up.
That's right.
So they can't tell, America can never tell a so-called black man how to get off that trauma and depression isn't real and just pull yourself up by your bootstraps. We don't even have boots. We don't even have boots to lace up. So I don't care what America says. Our job is to heal the brokenhearted, to fix that trauma. Childhood trauma becomes adult trauma.
That's right.
And then hurt people what? Hurt people.
That's right.
So we go out there, we gotta hurt everybody because we've been hurt. And that's not what the Lord told us to do.
A never-ending cycle.
A never-ending cycle, right? We don't care.
To proclaim liberty unto the captives.
And this is all good news that we coming to teach our people, right? The good news is that we're going to have liberty to the who? To the captives. Come on.
And the opening of the prisons to them that are bound.
Read on.
Verse 2. To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord. And the day of vengeance of our God.
Let's stop right there. We're proclaiming the acceptable year of the Most High God. Right? That the Most High is going to come and redeem his people. He's going to free our people, man. We're going to be on the top. This is all good news. That's the most important seed that you can plant right now, is that you qualify and quantify for this gospel. Read on.
To comfort all that mourn.
To do what?
To comfort all that mourn.
Our job is to comfort all that mourn, not condemn all that mourn, not beat up all that mourn, not to vilify and chastise all that mourn. Again, these are young kids who don't know. So you gotta coddle. You gotta have that ability to have compassion and love and comfort and all grace. That mourn and grace. That's right, King. Read.
Verse 3. To appoint unto them the morning of Zion. To give unto them beautiful for ashes.
So our job is to give what?
So to give beauty for ashes.
So you got ashes right now. Our brothers and sisters are in ashes spiritually. We're going to give you what? Beauty for ashes. Imagine somebody saying, I'm going to trade your poverty for a lifestyle of luxury. That's what we're talking about, right? Beauty for ashes. Come on.
The oil of enjoyment for mourning.
So instead of having mourning, Our job is to come and say, hey, you qualify for oil. Come on.
The garments of praise for the spirit of heaviness.
So instead of having the spirit of heaviness that our people go under, they just cut your food stamps off last month.
Right.
Our people are going through mourning, and instead we have good news that we bring in. Come on.
That they might be called trees of righteousness.
And our job is to help our people literally transform to trees of righteousness. Come on.
The planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified.
That he might be what?
Glorified.
Our job isn't to glorify ourselves. Our job is to glorify the Most High God.
Right.
And his son YAHAWAH'S.
Right.
Right? It's not about me, you, any of us out here. We're just vessels for the Most High God. Our job is to give really the praise to the Most High God. And he glorifies by changing a whole nation of people that's in poverty, that's getting shot in Venezuela. They got a whole lot going on over there.
Right.
Those are our people.
Right.
They getting gunned down with no questions asked. Trump ain't doing no seizure. He taking care of them.
Dropping bombs on boats.
Dropping bombs on boats. This is the problem that we're having. And these are the mourning that our people are under. And when they understand the truth of this book and how we can literally go from zeros to heroes in the acceptable year of the Most High God, that's the gospel that we want our people to understand. Everybody understand? Where you at?
Let me jump down the phone. You are done with that.
That's it on that, right? You give me Isaiah. You got a precept?
Come.
Come on, bring it up. Give me Isaiah 52:7. Get your precept, King.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 19. Better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusteth in Yahweh, happy is he. The wise in heart shall be called prudent, and the sweetness of the lips increaseth learning. Understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that hath it, but the instruction of fools is folly.
Break it down, huh? That's beautiful precept.
Basically, just going into if you have a proud spirit,
Yeah.
wanting to condemn all the time, I know more than you know, and I have the understanding, and not giving somebody the grace to get the understanding first.
Right.
Then you're not really out here to give the Most High the glory. It's
Right.
all about your glory.
That's right.
You see,
That's right.
so go back to verse 20. That was beautiful that you brought out. Yeah, you give 19 again.
Better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud.
Yeah, verse 20. That's what I wanted.
He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good.
And you gotta think about this, right? Matters happen. It's like a situation. When it says he that handleth a matter wisely, these are situations that come across your table or come in your life, right? Daily. Car gotta get fixed.
Right.
I gotta buy groceries. I gotta do this. But you gotta handle it wisely.
Right.
Contention in the house.
Right.
Wife not seeing eye to eye. You understand what I'm saying, Elder? It's not. Things ain't going right.
That's right. That's right.
You gotta handle it wisely.
That's right.
You can't always say I'ma be petty and one up.
That's right.
Right.
Right? I can't do it like that because then I gotta think the repercussions.
Right.
And then after the repercussions kick in, then what? That's just something I'm telling my son that you can't do everything at that moment because then what happens later may be a potential downfall. Precept?
right. Precept.
Yeah, bring it out. Bring the spirit.
Proverbs 16, verse 27. Verse 26. He that laboreth for himself, for his mouth craveth it of him. An ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is as a burning fire.
You wanna know something funny? I was reading that this morning. And I was gonna bring that out, and then I said, nah, but then you brought it out. All praises, King. Read that again, King. Bring that out.
An ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is as a burning fire.
Let's stop right there, right? You going through something in life. You going through things in life. We all going through things, but you bring that to your house.
Right.
You bring that spirit to your house, and then now it infects everybody in the house. Right? You're digging up. Sometimes you gotta learn And one thing that as so-called black men we got to do is we got to learn how to channel frustration. Get it out before you come home.
Right.
So a lot of guys go into the boxing gym and they go out there and they hit the hard bag, or they go out there and they do things to release that frustration. We got to learn how to do that.
Right.
We got to learn how to call a brother. We got to learn how to call somebody and just learn how to get used to getting rid of certain frustrations. All right? Let's finish that out again. That was beautiful.
An ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is as a burning fire.
As a what?
A burning fire.
You got that burning fire. And then that fire spreads with just a little bit of oxygen. That fire spreads and then you got a whole blaze.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You give that energy life. You come home, she may be going off, upset, and then you respond with that fire. That's that oxygen that allows it to spread, to expand.
It becomes an inferno.
It becomes an inferno. Sometimes you gotta be wise and put that fire out. And that's what we gotta do. Read on.
A froward man soweth strife.
So what?
Strife.
And a lot of times we bring that to camp, and then it infects the people that we actually teaching.
Right.
Right? And then they leave upset, and then they wanna. These are all spirits of contention that we're actually we harbor in frustration. All right? What you got?
I got a precept.
Tom, bring it out.
This precept, is the book of James, chapter 4 and 17.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, to him that knoweth to do good and do it not, to him it is sin.
Read that again.
Therefore, him to know that, therefore to him that knoweth to do good and do it not, to him it is sin.
If you know to do good and you just so, the Lord said don't steal. But man, I really want this can of peaches and I'm in the self-checkout line. They not looking. You still don't do it.
Right.
Right? Read that again.
Right.
I got some. This is the book of James, chapter 4 and 17.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, to him that knoweth to do good and doeth not,
And you still in peaches anyway.
Right.
Something so small. They not gonna catch me. Read.
to him it is sin.
To him it is sin because the Lord told you don't do it.
That's right.
And you did it anyway. You see what I'm saying?
Captain, and that also goes into what you're teaching too.
Uh-huh.
Because what it sounds like these teachers have pride.
That's right.
And come to this truth, one of the first things you learn, he hated the what? The proud.
The proud. That's right.
So
That's right.
if you're in this truth being proud and boasting of your position, you're in sin and you're teaching sin.
Hey, think about this. The Lord gave you this knowledge that you got. But you act like you got it on your own.
For free.
You got it for free. The Lord gave you that knowledge. The Lord gave you the ability and the wantingness to study. We all got the same amount of time throughout the week.
Right.
What you do with your time,
But I was gonna say, what happens to those who are proud? What comes before
destruction, fall. That's right. That's right. And the Lord gave you the ability or the wantingness or the desire to learn more. You could be doing anything else. The Lord could put on your spirit to go out there and shoot hoops, to go out there and hang with the homies,
Right.
to sit on the block and drink 40s all day, but you said, no, I want to study more.
Right.
And then you use that knowledge to puff up and act like you're better than the next man. And the Lord can take that spirit off you.
Right.
Now you back on the block saying, I know this and I know that. How many times have we seen brothers that know something and it's like, brother, what you doing with this knowledge?
Or I'm not a Hebrew no more.
Or I'm not a Hebrew Israelite no more. That don't even make sense.
That's that destruction.
That's destruction. Give me Isaiah 52 and 7.
This is the book of Isaiah,
Give
chapter
me Leviticus
52,
26,
verse
14.
7.
Uh-huh.
How beautiful.
How what?
How beautiful.
See, we got to start teaching with beauty, man. We got to start having our game more beautified. A lot of us don't have game. A lot of us, we wondering why we're nobody coming around. It's because we're not really presenting it as desirable.
Right.
Read it.
How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings.
That bring what?
good tidings.
It's beautiful to bring this good news. It should be beautiful. They should be rejoicing when they walk away from this camp.
Right.
They going back down the street. They should be happy. We Israelites.
That's right.
Right? Shout out to our beloved Captain Obadiah, man.
Right.
One of his last teachings was probably the most humblest, beautifulest teachings that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
When he taught them young sisters over in Richmond,
Yeah.
and they drove off on their scooters saying, we Israelites.
Right.
And they was happy.
Yep.
And he gave them good doctrine. He gave them sound doctrine. He gave them good understanding, right?
So the Heavenly Father said these other nations, he said he gonna prepare them unto blood. He gonna prepare them unto blood. All right, all praises. Give me Exodus 19, 5 and 6. Exodus 19, 5 and 6. All right, how y'all doing? All right, so real briefly, we are here to speak to our people, right? We come from different states and come here so that we can speak to our people and let them know who they are according to the Bible, right? Because a lot of things that you may be familiar with in the time that you're in is not right according to the God of the Bible. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of things you may practice or you see other people doing, because they do it doesn't make it right. So somebody has to teach us and let us know what's right from wrong, what's the truth from righteousness, what's good from what's bad, right? Like what our parents are supposed to do, right? So I want you to hear this, because you're not going to hear this in the school, man. They're not going to tell you about all the inventions your people made. They're not going to tell you how great you are, because they want you to be like Cardi B. They want you to be like a lot of these sisters on the radio, shaking their body, you know, showing off themselves. They don't want you to be respectful young ladies. They don't want you to show off your genius and your mind that the Most High gave you. That's right. So they're not going to tell you stuff like this. Read that.
It's the book of Exodus chapter 19 and verse 5. Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant.
And do what?
And keep my covenant.
Now the word covenant means contract. The Most High made a contract with our ancestors, right? He said if you keep it, listen to this, go ahead.
Then you shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people.
See that? He said, then you will be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people. When the last time somebody told you that the so-called black woman was a peculiar treasure? Peculiar means special, like real different from any and everybody now. Right. Peculiar. If you're peculiar about what you eat, that means you only eat certain things. So that's a real special way of describing, you know, our people. Right. When the last time somebody told you that the so-called black woman was a peculiar treasure? Right? That's who we really are, right? Do you know that the GPS that everybody uses today, you know that was invented by a black woman? A lady by her name was Gladys West. They don't tell us stuff like that. They just want you to see the twerking and all the other dumb stuff we do. They don't want to see you how our mind works, how we just invent stuff out of thin air. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 6. And you shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and an holy nation.
A kingdom of priests and a holy nation. Give me Leviticus 20 and 24. So you need to know that. See, when they make those terms like priests and holy nation, that means set apart, special, different, not defiled, nothing tainted, nothing messed with, right? Because the daughters of Zion, that's how the Most High see them, right? Special, peculiar. And they were protected in the Bible, right? They were protected. Their fathers, we didn't have the stuff we got now. Like, you don't know, you ain't, the last time you seen your dad, or your mom not being around, your dad not being in your house. All these are curses. The Bible speaks about that. That's not normal. It's not normal to grow up and you don't have a mother and a father. It's not normal for your cousins and your aunt. Nobody gives a damn or cares about where you are. That's not normal. In today's time, it's dangerous, right? Some adults who know where y'all are right now. Somebody should be knowing where you are or should be with you. See what I'm saying? The only reason these things happen because we've lost our way. Right? It's very, very important. This is serious business. This right here, this little moment that we're having, this could last you your whole lifetime. Right? Your whole lifetime. That's right. Go ahead,
with shamefacedness and sobriety.
Shamefacing and sobriety. That means that you're not holding yourself all haughty. You're not prideful. You're not arrogant. You stay humble and you know your place and you know your worth. See that? Because remember, any group of people, if you don't have any self-appraisal, you don't appraise yourself, nobody else gonna do it. You gotta appraise yourself. Now, I'm worth more than that. I'm not finna do that, right? Because there's stuff out here, right? Diseases, all kind of evil things happening. Go ahead.
Not with braided hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array.
And what they're saying is, don't be so concerned about the outward appearance. Be concerned about the inward appearance. Because the Most High looks upon the heart. The God that you need to protect you when we're not around, when no one is around, that God that you need to be there for you, he looks at your heart. And he's going to protect you if your heart is right.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? If that heart is right, you talking about, yeah, I know I'm a daughter of Zion. I'm keeping your laws, commandments to the best of my ability, to the best of my knowledge. We're going to protect you in that day of danger. And that danger won't come nigh you. That's right. All right, go ahead.
Verse 10, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works.
See that? But become women. Professing godliness. That's what the Most High wants. He wants you to grow up and become women. Professing godliness. Not professing what Cardi B is doing. Not professing twerking and turning up and being evil. Professing righteousness. Go ahead.
This the book of 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth.
See that? She that liveth in pleasure is dead while you living. Because believe it or not, some things in life is hard. You got to have some kind of discipline. But the reward of it comes later. A lot of things that Heavenly Father asks us to do is hard to do right now, but the reward from it comes later. Because He always rewards you according to what you do. You can't plant peas and expect corn, as they say in Jamaica. Whatever you put in the ground, that's what's going to come out. So what if you just put righteousness in? What if all you say was righteousness? What if everything you did was righteousness? Then guess what you would do? Protect it, take it care of, and you will have a good, glorious life. That's what the Most High wants for the daughters of Zion. That's what He wants for you, right? Like I said, you ain't gonna hear this in church. They're not gonna tell you this.
See if they got any questions.
Yeah. You guys got any questions? No? You good? Right. Nobody talks to you like this. Right. Well, look, we're going to put you in contact before you go. We have a brother that's right here in Richmond. This brother right there in the white shirt. We're going to put you in contact, and he's going to keep up with you, okay? I want y'all to keep up with him. Call him from time to time and just check in, all right?
About how he didn't talk about what they was wearing. He didn't tell them, you know, this is why you in the position you in. He didn't condemn them. He built them sisters up. And hopefully that seed, what, 4 years ago, grew in. Yeah, about 4 years ago, right? That seed became a tree, a beautiful tree. Right? Let's sit on that. Come on.
That published peace.
That published what?
Peace.
We got to start bringing more peace on our doctrine. Come on.
That bringeth good tidings of good. That published salvation. That saith upon Zion, thy God righteousness.
Read that again. Reigneth.
Reigneth.
Thy God reigneth. Right? This would be a good understanding. But what happens is when we go away from that, we keep our people down. We actually stop the elect from being sealed when we have this contentious doctrine. We want to show off, right, on the camera. We want to have this precept battle where we're just hitting somebody with precepts and they don't understand it.
Right.
It's like trying to drink from a water faucet or a water hose.
It's too tall.
Too much information, you're not really getting it.
Right.
So you gotta just be patient with our people. You gotta have more of a, because the way that I look at it, this is just me. If we doing it the wrong way, we're gonna stay under these curses.
Right.
We're gonna stay at the bottom. If we're not getting it sealed no time soon when we have this contentious doctrine.
Right.
Read what you got. Leviticus 26 and 14.
The book of Leviticus chapter 26 verse 14.
Come on.
But if ye will not hearken unto me and will not do all these commandments, and if ye shall despise my statutes,
Come on.
or if your soul abhor my judgments, so that ye will not do all my commandments,
Come on.
but that ye break my covenant,
That you break the covenant. So the Lord has given us the understanding of the contract. If you breach the contract, these things are going to happen. If you do the right thing in the contract, you're going to receive the blessings that the Most High has in store for you.
That's right.
But if you break them, He's going to give you a list of things that's going to destroy your people, our people. Read on.
I also will do this unto you. I will even appoint over you terror.
He's going to appoint terror. And this is what we live in right now in Raleigh, North Carolina, Brooklyn, New York, Chicago, Illinois, Los Angeles, California, you name it. Not even in the Americas, Brazil, Colombia, Haiti, Jamaica, right? All of these curses hit our people. Look, these are the curses that the Lord has put for our people, man. Turn it around.
Yeah.
Turn it around. Look at that. Don't tell me the scriptures ain't real.
That's right.
When we the only ones that's living this.
That's right. Right.
The Lord told you these things were going to come to pass if you mess up. And now look at us. Right? Read on. Watch this.
I will even appoint over you terror, consumption, and the burning ague that shall consume the eyes, and cause sorrow of heart.
Uh-huh.
And ye shall sow your seed in vain.
Come on.
For your enemies shall eat it.
Read on.
And I will set my face against you.
He's going what?
I will set my face against you.
You got to ask yourself, the Lord has set his face against our people. The Trail of Tears was the Lord setting his face against our people.
Right.
The Pico Massacre, the Lord was setting his face against our people. Now you got the Latino in cages for the last 5-10 years at the border. And then now you got these ICE agents coming, taking people out their home, putting them in the back of vans to never be seen again. They're getting kidnapped off the streets, literally. Right? That's the Lord setting his face against our people. Look at this, get a shot right here at the bottom. That's the Lord setting his face against our people, man, on them cotton fields. 400 years, 600 years, and counting. Read on.
And ye shall be slain before your enemies.
Come on.
They that hate you shall reign over you.
This is why it's important to teach our people with love and sincerity. Will the sincere teacher please stand up? That's what we titling this lesson today. Will the sincere teacher please stand up? Because we've been beaten up for so long. Our brothers been getting beat up. They got to work that 12-hour shift, 14-hour shift, come home, then they got to have that woman yelling at them. The kids are being disgruntled. Everybody that he barely got 2 nickels to rub together. So this should be a place of refuge. This should be a place for our people to actually be healed, right? Give me the book. What I got you holding? Precept, bring it out.
This is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 9, verse 4.
Uh-huh.
If thou wilt walk before me,
Uh-huh.
as David thy father walked,
Come on.
in integrity of heart,
Give me Matthew 5:13.
upon righteousness,
Upon what?
upon righteousness.
Now we know righteous according to Psalm 119, 142 is the law, right? Psalm 119, 142, the law is righteousness. Read on.
to do according to all that I commanded thee, that will keep my statutes and my judgments. Verse 5.
Uh-huh.
Then I will establish the throne of thy kingdom upon Israel forever.
You see that? If we do the right thing, the Most High was going to set, that's a beautiful precept. The Lord was going to set the throne upon the kingdom of Israel forever. These again are tenets of the good news, the gospel. This is what people should be getting excited about as they walk down the street. I got a shot at this, right? But instead, give me Ezekiel 36 and 8. No, sorry, Ezekiel 16 and 8. Give me Ezekiel 16 and 8. And that's a beautiful precept, man, because imagine we hiding all this beautiful treasure just to correct them on the spot. Oh, you doing it wrong. You know, and we just so frustrated because it comes out as frustration.
I could charge them for a piece of it.
And we charging, right? And we putting charges on people that don't know it's a sin yet. They don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. Right? That's why we got to be the teachers of this good news.
At one point, we didn't know.
At one point, and what if somebody came and just beat you down, right? And you didn't know.
You gonna resist it?
You can't tell me I'm okay with that. No, because a lot of times we can't take rebuke from just regular stuff.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So we got to become better as a nation of people, right, sister? We got to become better, right, sister? All praises to the Most High. All right, read what you got, Ezekiel 16 and 8. Now, we read the curses of Deuteronomy. Shalom, shalom. We read the curses of Leviticus 26. Now we're going to show the love that the Most High has in store with obedience.
Right.
Give me verse 8, King.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 16 and verse 8.
Uh-huh.
Now, when I pass by thee and look upon thee,
Uh-huh. Now,
behold,
real quick, this is the Most High talking to his people, to our people. Right? Read.
behold, thy time was Thy time was the time of love,
Uh-huh.
and I spread my skirt over thee.
The Most High is going to put his skirt, he's going to cover us. Read.
And cover thy nakedness.
Our what?
Thy nakedness.
Our nakedness is going to be covered. See, that was a time when nakedness was a shame. You was ashamed to be naked. In about 7 more hours, it's going to be glorified on this street right here. Nakedness. It's going to be glorified on this street right here. At a time, this was a shame to be naked.
And that's twofold.
Oh, yeah, in the code.
That's twofold.
Go ahead.
Nakedness physically, but nakedness of not knowing the law, not keeping the commandments.
Right.
That's going to be glorified as well. That's that nakedness that's going to be glorified.
That's right. That's right. And the Most High is going to cover that nakedness. And then now we're going to be covered again. Right? We're going to be squared up and buttoned up through the Spirit. All right? Read.
And Slakia, yea, I swear upon thee, Slakia, I swear unto thee,
Uh-huh.
and enter unto a covenant with thee,
Come on.
saith the Lord God,
Read.
and thou became mine.
And now became what?
Mine.
See, we're going to be reunited with the Most High. That's a beautiful day. That's what I really want to have our people teach more days, man.
That's right.
That we're going to be the Lord's again. That we're going to belong to the Most High God through His Son, YAHAWAH'S.
That's right.
Right? Read.
Verse 9.
Uh-huh.
Then wash I thee with water.
He did what?
Wash I thee with
We're
water.
going to be purified. The Most High is going to cleanse us with water. Come on.
Yea, I thoroughly wash away thy blood from thee,
Uh-huh.
and I anoint thee with oil.
He said, I thoroughly. He going to put you in that cycle about 5 times. Clean you up real good. Right? Imagine, you ever see the before and after? Dude on the street, teeth knocked out, homeless, and then he has a restoration period. He's restored, and he's healthy again.
Right.
Or the animal that's skinny on the side of the road. And then somebody bring him in, get him some milk, get him some food, warm him up, right?
What's that commercial? In the eyes of
There you go. And that dog that was sickly on his deathbed, you restored him.
Right.
That dog will be yours forever.
Right. You usually got to start with milk when you
There you go. There you go. You got to start with what?
milk.
You got to start with milk. The sincere milk. Well, the sincere teacher, please stand up. That's what we're doing today, man. We're going to start teaching with truth and sincerity.
That's right.
Because this time is winding down, right? So we got to start having new bait
That's right.
on how we feed or catch the fish with new bait.
That's right.
Because sometimes that old bait, they privy to that. They know about that. They don't want that bait. You got to switch it up. Con? All praise. Read it.
Verse 10.
Uh-huh.
And clothe thee also with broidering work,
Uh-huh.
and show thee with and show thee with badger skin, and I girdle thee with fine linen.
With what?
With fine linen.
We're going to have that fine linen. This is the Most High spiritually giving us a righteous restoration, right? A lot of us are emaciated spiritually. A lot of us are sick spiritually. You may have a nice home. You may have a nice apartment.
Right.
You're paying $5-6 grand for an apartment downtown a month.
Right.
But spiritually and mentally, you're sick. You need nourishment. And that's what the Most High is going to exchange for you. Right? Read.
And cover thee with silk.
With silk. That's fine linen, man. Read.
Verse 11.
Uh-huh.
I deck thee also with ornaments.
With what?
With ornaments.
Now you're going to have that real gold. You're going to have that. Hey, come here to work, brother. You're going to have that real gold, brother. Right? You're going to have that real fine linen. You're going to have them nice earrings and that nice real chain.
Right.
This ain't real.
Right.
What I got on now ain't real. I'm going to have something real one day, elder. Read.
And I
Hey, ain't no shame in my game. Hey, read on. I don't shower with this. Go ahead.
and I put upon bracelets.
Bracelets, come on.
Upon hands. Upon thy hands.
Come on.
And a chain on thy neck.
And you're going to have that chain on your neck. The Most High is going to give you that, man.
Right.
Give me 2nd Ezra 2:42. Precept, bring it out, King.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 40 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And it reads, comfort ye my people, saith Yahweh your power.
Come on.
Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem. Right, and that goes into what you're bringing out.
Right.
About, our speech, being sincere
Come.
and not always, coming down on our people with the sword.
Right.
But it says, speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished.
That's heavy. That's the restoration we talking about. What was that, Isaiah 40? That was a beautiful precept, man. Right? Because the job that we have is to get people ready for this kingdom that we about to walk into, man. Isaiah 40. Yeah, that's a beautiful precept.
You said 2 and 46.
Yeah, hold that real quick. Matthew 5 and 13. Let's see what YAHAWAH'S say.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 13.
Come on.
Ye are the salt of the earth.
What are we?
Ye are the salt of the earth.
We the salt of the earth, man.
Right.
Hey, you know at one time salt was more valuable than water?
That's right.
They don't tell you that. They don't tell you that in the world, right? Salt is valuable.
Yeah.
Come on.
But if the salt have lost his savor,
Uh-huh.
wherewith shall it be salted?
You see that? Some of us have lost our savor. That's that game. That's that understanding that sometimes I gotta learn how to match energy with somebody. I gotta know how to meet people where they at and then build them up. Right? Go ahead.
It is thenceforth good for nothing.
What are you?
Good for nothing.
Not you, but you know what he's saying, right?
God.
Read it again.
It is thenceforth good for nothing.
So a lot of us, when you have that know-it-all spirit, and I'm just beating you over the head with precept, Deuteronomy 22, I'm doing all this stuff. It's good for nothing, man. Right? You're wasting time, valuable time, right? When you could be building your people up. And listen, if you're gonna go out, at least go out on the right side, being righteous, man. Right? Now, how many times have we literally converted somebody on the street and they showed up?
Right.
They don't work like that.
That's right.
You gotta plant the seed, right? You gotta plant the seed, and then later on somebody can water that. But if you plant it right, or if you plant it wrong, it's gonna come out the way that you plant it. All of this foundational stuff goes back to how you plant the seed, not about how you water it and none of that. You have to plant a righteous seed first. Come on.
It is thenceforth good for nothing.
Come on.
But to be cast out.
To be what?
But to be cast
A
out.
lot of us have that cast out. You're gonna be casted out because of how you presented the Most High's gospel. Read.
And to be trodden under foot of men.
Read.
Ye are the light of the world.
We are the what?
The light of the world.
We are the light of the world. We got to start exposing with light. Having the light be shined before men. Read. Watch this.
A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel.
So your light must shine, and you can't hide that light. You got to expose that light. You got to tell our brothers, tell us this is, hey, yo, you God's chosen people. You so-called blacks are God's chosen. You so-called Native Americans and Latinos and Latinas are God's chosen. You have to actually act like that. You have to carry yourself like that. You have to be converted. Come on.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel,
Come on.
but on a candlestick.
Uh-huh.
And it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
Read.
Let your light so shine before men,
Come on.
that they may see your good works.
Hey, we was talking earlier, right? And earlier, me and Officer Kazak said, people shouldn't be surprised that you're an Israelite. You read the Bible? I didn't know that. You don't act like that. You don't carry yourself like a God-fearing man. They should know that by the light that you display. Whether you at work, whether you over at your family's house, wherever you at, the Most High has to have that light shine, and then you should be able to display that. They shouldn't be shocked. Oh, you read the Bible, you know them scriptures well. How do you know that?
They expect you to have a suit on.
They expect you to have a suit on, right? That's right, that's right. And then when you say, oh, nah, it's actually here. One of my best friends, he knows I'm an Israelite. So when he talks the Bible, he's very he has to tread lightly because he knows that I know what I'm talking about for the most part when it comes to him. Right. And that's how, but he knows. It shouldn't be a shock. They shouldn't be shocked about that, right? Finish that out.
Let your light so shine before men,
Come on.
that they may see your good works.
That they may what?
That they may see your good works.
And they're going to see your good works by how you carry yourself, how we carry your family, how we treat each other. Right? The wisdom, there's a spiritual superiority that you carry when you do it the right way. It ain't about being arrogant and having this show-off spirit. You have to show it with your good works. Right? Read what you got. I got a few more. I'm gonna step down after this.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2,
Give me Proverbs.
verse 46.
Give me something. Go ahead.
Then said upon Slakia. Then said I to the angel, what young man?
Verse 42, Salakia.
Okay, Slakia. It's verse 2 or Slakia. 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 42. I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number.
Come on.
And they were all praised of the Lord with songs. 43.
Yes, sir.
And in the midst of them, there was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest.
This is YAHAWAH'S. This is going into YAHAWAH'S giving the reward of having your light shine before men, having the good works. That's right. Right? Read.
And upon every one of their heads, he set a crown.
He said a what?
He set a crown.
This is the restoration we read also in Ezekiel 16. Being glorified, having the ability to rule, right? Because of what you've done here on earth, how you displayed the Lord's gospel. We're talking about sincere teachers. I'm trying to get up out of here. We're going to need more sincerity and less superiority, right? That's right. Go ahead.
And with more exalt, which I marveled at greatly.
That's it on that, right? Come. Yeah, he was more exalted when he put those crowns on the brothers, right? He was more exalted when he gave you the reward that you deserve. Everybody gonna get what they deserve. Right. Now, by your perspective, it may be a good thing or it may be a bad thing. But it's what you've been doing, right? This is the beautiful thing about this gospel, man. You get out what you put in. All praise to the Most High. Give me that in Proverbs 14 and 25.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 25. A true witness.
A what?
A true witness.
We witnesses. That's right. But are you a true witness? That's the question. Are you a true witness? Are you a witness or are you a true witness? Will the sincere teacher please stand up? That's the question. Read.
A true witness delivereth souls. But a deceitful witness.
But a what?
Deceitful witness.
Come on.
Speaketh lies.
You see that? A deceitful witness is going to speak lies. A sincere teacher is going to win a soul, man. Because you're sincere. People are not dumb. They know how to, they can feed off energy and sincerity. If you're sincere, people know it. I know my brothers are sincere. I know my sisters are sincere. I can't say that about everybody. That's why you can't trust everybody. But I know one thing. We teach sincerity over here. We're not a bunch of know-it-alls. We teach with sincerity and truth. That's why we say shalom to the brothers that teach with sincerity and truth. Right? We're not out here trying to win a popularity contest. I don't care about likes. I don't care about debates and am I on the premier pay-per-view platform debating this scholar and this guy? No. My job is to be sincere with my brothers and sisters, man. That's our job, man. Give me Sirach 6 and 5. Oh, come on, bring it out.
Proverbs 14, verse 25. A true witness delivereth souls, but a deceitful witness speaketh lies.
A deceitful witness is going to speak lies. How many times have we bet? I got to be honest. We met some sister who met a brother in the truth right up here about a month ago. And his witness was with lies to multiply wives. That's a bar. His witness was lies to multiply wives. Now she's on Glenwood about a month ago, knowing that she's an Israelite, but nobody can close the deal with her because it was not sincerity. It was with lies, right? There ain't nothing wrong with having more than one wife, but what we're saying is you can't lead with that because she might not go for that. Now, when we try to go out there and water that plant or that seed that was planted, now it's hard to get through to her. Like the priest Shakadan said, you'll never receive something from someone that you despise, right? All praise to the Most High. I got a few more. We're gonna wrap it up. Give me, read what you got.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 6, verse 5.
1 and 22.
Sweet languages.
He said what?
Sweet languages will multiply friends.
Sweet languages will multiply friends. Let me hear the words, sister. How you doing today? You believe in the Bible? All praises. Has anybody ever told you who you are according to this book? All praises. Step on up, sister. We out here talking to our people. You call yourself a so-called black woman, or what do you identify as?
Black lady.
A black lady, right? All praises. We all thought that too, right? But look at my hoodie. Look at your jacket, right? You would call yourself black because that's what was given to you. Like, she's not white, right? But she would call herself white. We would all call her white. The colors are not ethnicities. So ethnically speaking, what would you identify? Because in the Bible, there's nations in the Bible, right? Has anybody ever told you about the children of Israel? Yeah, that's a nation of people, right? Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. I'm gonna show the system something real quick. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. So we're the Israelites. I'll just cut to the chase, right? Our job is to come out here and teach so-called blacks, so-called Latinos, because that's what they call you, and so-called Native Americans, who we are according to this book. We are really God's chosen.
My brother is Israelite.
Yeah. All praise. And so let me ask you, has he told you this information?
Yeah, he tried to throw it on me.
We were just talking about how was your experience with his information he gave you? Did you receive it well, or was he? What was his? Kind of bossy.
Throwing it on me.
That's right, and that's what we are here to correct. We are. Before you showed up, we was talking about why it's important to be sincere with our people who don't know. We're gonna show you something real quick, sister. Read that for the sister real quick.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Come on.
For thou,
For who?
thou,
He's talking to the Israelites. This is God talking to the children of Israel. All right, read.
for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
Hath done what?
Hath chosen thee.
So real quick, sister, the Lord, who we call God, he said he has chosen the Israelites, thee. Watch this, read.
To be a special people unto himself.
Unto himself. What do you think about that? When the Most High God, right, said, I have chosen the children of Israel. What's your name, sister? Yolanda, right? Beautiful name. He said, I have chosen Yolanda to be a special people unto myself. He's separating us from other people and saying that Yolanda and the people up here that you see right here with our fringes on that keep the commandments of God, right? That understand who we are as a people, that we have an actual inheritance with the Most High, that no one else can make that claim. And it ain't about what you can do, it's about how you are as a person. You were born as an Israelite. You can't convert to being an Israelite. And you know this because your brother was telling you this, right?
Somewhat.
Okay.
My brother don't live here.
Oh, okay, okay. So we are here teaching our people that in order to get to the kingdom of heaven, you need three things. Can we show you three things before you leave? It's going to be in one verse. All right? Give me, you going to Revelation? Okay. Where were you going?
That's the same Bible.
This is King James, yes ma'am. Give me Revelation 12 and 14, I think that's what I need. I'm going to show you three things that you need to get to the kingdom. Because what if they taught you in church on how to get to the kingdom of heaven?
You gotta not sin and just read God's word and be a doer of it.
That's right, that's right. To not sin, that's beautiful. Don't sin. Do you know what sin is according to the Bible?
Well, according to me, sin is doing something that's unlawful or not really unlawful, but
Yeah. Get the definition of sin and then get that in Revelation 12. I'm gonna tell it to you and then we're gonna read it. That's cool? Okay. You got it? Okay.
Revelation 12, 14?
No, that's not what I want. 14 and 12. Yeah. I get mixed up with that. Yeah, that's it. Watch this, sister. Three things right here.
The book of Revelation chapter 14 and verse 12.
Uh-huh.
Here is the patience of the saints.
So read it again.
Here is the patience of the saints.
So patience. That's number one. Okay, read.
Here are they that keep the commandments
Number two.
of God.
So number two is what?
To keep the commandments of God.
So number two, after number one, is to keep the commandments of God. Go ahead.
And the faith.
And the what?
And the faith
Uh-huh.
of YAHAWAH'S, of Jesus.
You see that? Number three is having the faith in Jesus Christ. Okay? Those three things, read on.
And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me,
Right? So you see there's three things: patience, faith, and the commandments that have to be kept. You do those three things, you good.
That's right.
But they're not teaching that in church. In church they say that the laws are done away with, that you don't have to keep the law anymore, that the Sabbath doesn't have to be kept, and that you can celebrate Christmas and Easter and Thanksgiving. These are all pagan holidays. God gave us holidays to keep, holy days. We got a saying: holy days are over holidays, right? God gave us His own holy days, but they give us holidays of Babylon, of America, right? Holidays. Now watch this. Yeah. Watch this, Sister Yolanda.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4.
Come on.
Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth the law.
So read.
Also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
You see that? So when you transgress the law, that is sin. You can't sin and get into the kingdom. You have to be spotless, blameless, and sin-free. Fortunately for me and you, we have an advocate in Jesus Christ who's able to cleanse us from sin.
That's right.
But here's the kicker. You can't continue in sin. Get Romans 3, right? Romans 6. Romans 6 from the top. You can't continue sinning and then aiming for the kingdom. It don't matter. It don't work like that, right? You got to get rid of one and serve the other. You can't serve two masters. Read that.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
What shall we say then?
This is Paul.
Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?
So because we have grace, can we continue breaking the laws of Moses? That's right. Give a sister a hand.
That's right.
Give her a hand.
That's right, sir.
They don't teach you this. They teach you that you can do whatever you want. You can eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster. You can do all that and get into the kingdom. But it don't work like that. Christ didn't die that we can just stay in sin, right? Mm-hmm. Read on.
God forbid.
What do you say?
God forbid.
God forbid, sis. We would like to invite you to our organization. Okay?
Is it here in Raleigh?
We live in Raleigh. You live in Raleigh?
I do.
Okay, so you know how to you cool getting around? Okay, if not, we can have people come get you. But we're literally at Roberts Park. You know where Martin Street is? So we're in Moore Square Park area. If you keep going up there by New Bern area, we have an organization, a congregation, and we would love to invite you to come out. All right?
What, y'all meet on Sunday like everybody?
So we meet, right now we're meeting on the next new moon. So they don't teach you the new moon in church. But God told us to blow up a trumpet in the new moon and to assemble on these days. Once a month, when a new month comes in, that's a new moon. Right? And that establishes the month that the Lord gave us. Right?
And that's the only time you all meet.
No, we meet on Saturdays as well. We come out here and we teach, and so if you got questions on the Bible, we got the answers, right? If we don't, we can find the answers. We can give you the truth of the Bible. So we're not out here for money. You ain't got to pay any tithes, and we're gonna pass the plate around. All we're here to do is to give you what God ordained us to do, so that we can get sealed and we can get into the kingdom. Because our job is to make sure that we all get into the kingdom. Because ain't nobody saved yet. We got to work for salvation. We got to continue to work for it. Once you understand how to get it, right, you got to stay. It's an everyday cycle. What you did yesterday, it helps, but today is a new day. You know that? And when we understand how to get to the kingdom, then it makes life become more clear.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
All praises, sister. Give her a hand. All praises. And we got a YouTube as well. You got access to YouTube? All praises. So, yeah.
Card, real quick, let me show you something.
Yeah, help her out with that, King. What I got you holding up? Let's bring that out. And we're going to finish it up with that. Oh, I got one more. We're going to finish up with the Sirach 6 and 5. All praises.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 6, and verse 5.
Come on.
Sweet languages will multiply friends.
You said what?
Sweet languages will multiply friends.
And this is not just for the gospel, but just in life. Sweet language multiplies friends. Come on.
And a fair speaking tongue.
And a fair speaking tongue. Come on.
Will increase kind greetings.
Come on.
Verse 6. Be in peace with many.
He said what?
Be in peace with many.
Our job is to be at peace with our brothers and sisters, man. Be at peace with many. Our brothers don't know, our sisters don't know. And like we said earlier, if you don't know, you don't know, right? If you don't know, you don't know. He said, be at peace with many. All right, come on.
Nevertheless, have but one counselor of 1,000.
You see that? Have but one counselor of 1,000. All praises to the Most High.
That's right.
Give me Jude 1. You holding Jude? Okay, give me.
Yeah.
You got you. All right. Give me Jude 1 and start at verse 22. And then before you do that, give me Proverbs 25 and 11. Let's get the Proverbs first, and then we're going to end it with Jude.
122?
Yes, sir. Yep.
All praise.
Give me Proverbs 25 and 11, King. All praise to the Most High. It's beautiful work we're doing, man.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 25, verse 11. A word fitly speaking.
A word fitly spoken, yep.
Spoken, Slakia, is like apples of gold and pictures of silver.
Read that again. This is beautiful right here, right? A word fitly spoken, right? We got to start speaking fitly. It has to fit what was going on, right? Now, we know.
It's a messy occasion.
Now, we know the sister was in pants. I'm not going to attack that. She don't know. She said Sundays. I could have said, well, no, Sundays is no. We're gonna move this thing smoothly, right? Now she's not offended. She's walking away. She feels good about the conversation we had. And you notice that when the conversation we was talking about her brother, reading the spirit, her brother gave it to her harshly. Was giving her the harsh truth, right? It's the truth, but he gave it to her harshly. We gotta have the sincere milk. Where are the sincere teachers at? Will the sincere teacher please stand up, right? Read that again.
A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold and pictures of silver.
You see that? A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold and pictures of silver, man. It's a beautiful picture. It's a beautiful process. It shows up beautifully, right? But a lot of us, we don't have that. We're emulating somebody we see on the internet.
Right.
A lot of us are imitators. I seen them do it like this, so now I'm gonna do it like this. A word fitly spoken is beautiful, man. All right, let's finish it out with this. And let the next brother bring it out. Start at verse 22, we're gonna read down to 25.
The book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 22. And of some have compassion.
Some brothers have compassion. Come on.
Making a difference.
You can make a difference having compassion. You don't gotta be the mean dude speaking. You can have compassion, and you can probably make a bigger difference having compassion. Come on.
And others save with fear.
And some save with fear, right? It's all about the situation you in. It's about the spirit that we have right now, right? Come on.
Pulling them out of the fire.
We pull them out the fire. How y'all doing today, family? Y'all believe in the Bible? All praises. Anybody tell you who you are? Go ahead.
And others save with fear.
And others save with fear. Come on.
Pulling them out of the fire.
Come on.
Hating even the garment spotted by the flesh.
And we gotta hate that. The idea that we have in common is that we hate the garment spotted with the flesh. That's sin. Go ahead.
Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling.
Hold on, you said precept? Come on, hold on one second. Precept, bring it up.
This book of Sirach, chapter 4, verse 30. Be not as a lion in thy house.
Read that again. This is beautiful.
Be not as a lion in thy house.
A lot of us are lions in our own home, right? But you're house cats in public.
Right.
You go to work, you a house cat. You come home, you a lion. You kick the dog, everybody afraid of you. They can hear you coming up the steps and they get scared. Read that again, brother.
Be not as a lion in thy house.
Come on.
Nor frantic among thy servants.
Read on.
Verse 31. Let not thy hand be stretched out to receive.
That's that taker. That's that spirit of take. Gimme. But you're not giving.
Right.
Gimme. I'm a lion. I'm roaring. I come home. I take, and then I'm out and I'm leaving.
My way or the highway.
My way or the highway. Right? Don't be frantic. No, don't be like that. Read.
And shut when thou repayest.
You see that?
When thou shut.
That's the brother that take, but he don't give.
Right.
My hands are shut. But when it's time to receive something, I got my hand wide open. That's a greedy dude.
Can I borrow $5?
Can I borrow $5? But they can't give you no water. They can't give you no food. They can't give you no raiment.
Right.
They can't give you the gospel. But they can take everything.
Can't even call and check on them.
Can't even call a checker. How you doing?
Yeah.
When you call them, they don't even answer the phone.
Right.
They send you right to voicemail. Come on, man. But we got brothers that do that. Read that last part again.
All over here.
31.
Let not thy hand be stretched out to receive, and shut when thou shouldest repay.
And you know how many times you owe somebody something, right? And it's like, man, I don't got it, but you got it, but you don't want to give it.
I'll come around acting like you don't owe them.
Or you come like you don't own nothing, right? I got it, but I don't really want to give it. Come on, man. You got to be more humble. This is a giving lesson today.
That's right.
With a sincere teacher, please stand up. Right? Finish that out in Jude.
Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory.
And that's our job. Our job is to present our people faultless. How do we present people faultless? By teaching them right from wrong.
That's right.
But you teach them and they're going to retain that information if you're sincere. If you're not sincere, you didn't do your job.
Right.
You did them a disservice. Now they're not going to be faultless.
That's right.
They're going to go back and they're going to eat more pork. They're going to smoke more weed.
Just to spite you.
Just to spite. Oh, that dude on the street, I ain't like the way he was talking to me. So we're gonna commit more sin. Now you made it worse.
Romans 12:11.
Get that, Romans 12:11. Go ahead.
You can teach somebody to do right the wrong way.
Oh, you can teach somebody to do right the wrong way. Right? I got a story, man. My father, he passed away. He was into them, into drugs, recreation drugs. He taught me how to do right the wrong way, because it was at his own demise that I knew what not to do.
Right.
Everybody understand?
God.
Get that, Romans 12:11. Come on.
This is book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 10. Be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love.
What kind of love?
With brotherly love.
What kind of love?
With brotherly love.
With brotherly love. How many teachers are sincere and that don't have brotherly love? Come on.
And in honor, preferring one another.
And we should love to prefer one another in honor. Come on.
Verse 11. Not slothful in business.
Not slothful in business. Go ahead.
Fervent in spirit.
Fervent. Come on.
Serving thy Lord.
Come on.
Verse 12. Rejoice in hope.
You gotta have. They should leave rejoicing in hope. I got a shot at this. Not you, mother. They shouldn't be leaving mad at you. They should be leaving rejoicing that they have hope.
I can do this.
I can do this. You're almost like a damn.
Me too.
Yeah, me too. Oh, you too? Yeah, all of us. Now I prefer one another. Everybody understand where we're going. Read.
Rejoicing in hope. Patient.
What?
Patient.
What?
Patient.
What?
Patient.
We gotta be patient, beloved. Read.
In tribulation.
And what?
In tribulation.
Hey, sometimes life be hard, man, but you gotta be patient. Come on.
Continuing instant in prayer.
All praise. Let's finish this out.
Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory.
Come on.
With exceeding joy.
With exceeding joy. Come on.
To the only wise power, our Savior, be glory and majesty, dominion and power.
These are the things that we got to look forward to. Glory, majesty, right? Dominion, power. Come on.
Both now and ever. Amen.
All praises to the Most High. With that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh by Shema Mashiach YAHAWAH'S. Hey, listen. Let this be known. The real, sincere teachers, please stand up, man. With that, I'm Captain Ma'am of YAHAWAH'S camp. I'm gonna pass the mic over to the next dynamic speaker. I say, Kwam Yasha'Allah.